WAOH is brought to you in part by Ohio's #1 trusted real estate team, The Young Team. Online at theyoungteam.com.
Today I get to talk with John Bray. He is a local author here in the 330. How are you today?
I'm doing great, thanks. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. Appreciate that, because most people don't, so that's really nice.
Well,
thank you, John.
I try to be nice.
I appreciate that. All right, why don't we start off, we'll just go straight into the book then, okay? And can you tell me a little bit about how you got started writing, what made you interested in writing a book? Share with me about that.
Well, I've been noodling this book in my brain since I was 18.
Really? Okay.
So that's a 50-year journey. Nothing got on paper until I was 64. And then it just kind of flowed from there fairly quickly.
Okay. Yeah, because you had been thinking about it for a long time.
Yeah, so seeing what it is that I wanted to say, I originally had thought that I'd wanted to write a gospel according to Judas, but that wasn't what I wanted to say.
Okay.
So had the chance to take a look at, think through some options to share with the world.
Yeah.
What might have happened, how the world might be different if Pontius Pilate had made a different decision at the trial for Jesus Christ.
Yeah, actually, that's really interesting. And so, what made you choose that? What made you?
I don't know.
You just it just got inspired.
Exactly right.
Yeah, and wanted to start writing.
It really is a book about the relationship between Pontius Pilate and his wife Claudia.
Okay.
Pontius Pilate and his boss Tiberius, and Pontius Pilate and Jesus, and the relationships between the
different people.
Exactly right.
And so this is a fictional book.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yeah.
it's kind of your take on what could have happened, right?
Yeah,
what
exactly
if
right.
is
It's
the
just
title.
Historical fiction.
Historical fiction, yeah.
Provides some background on the people, but the story takes a different approach than what we typically understand as what happened during Holy Week.
So why did you want to write this? Why has this been in you since you were 18? Why is this important to you?
Well, although it's not biblical, there is a fundamental understanding or saying that you'll be judged based on what you believe. And it's important, it was important to me to put down what it is that I believe and how things need to progress, or how things can progress.
Right, and to get other people thinking about it too,
exactly
right?
It's
start conversations.
Thought-provoking, and that's was one of my goals, although it's not yet been fully achieved, is with the website that I have, is to provide an opportunity for some of those conversations.
Yeah.
Certainly I'm not indicating that what is in the book is cast in any kind of stone.
Sure.
And I'm not saying that I got it all right.
Yeah.
Although
tried to be as accurate as you could.
And some of the people that have read it have indicated that, but they're like me, that I did get it right. But that doesn't mean that there's not room for discussion and conversation and looking at different interpretation.
Yeah, and it's good for people, at least I personally think it's good for us to ask questions. It's good for us to, really try to dig in and figure out what we believe. And so I think that's really great. And you were asking a question right on the title there, what if?
What if?
And so if someone is interested in the book, where can they find it? We want them to be able to find the book. And,
sure.
And then also, how can they get in touch with you if they do have a question they want to ask you, or if they want to, engage in conversation with other people surrounding these questions?
Sure. Well, Coleman Jones Press has done an excellent job of setting up the availability. It's on Amazon It's on Walmart. It's on Barnes and Nobles.
Great.
It's in the Akron Public Library. I did that.
That's
it's
wonderful.
in the Stowe Public Library. It's also available from my website, johnbrayauthor.com.
Great.
Which is also the best way to reach me. My email is on there, so if anybody wants to reach out. There are also additional chapters in my blog online.
Okay.
If somebody reads the book and finds it
They want a
somewhat
little bit
interesting,
more.
they want to continue, there's a continuing story
Oh, great.
on the
blog.
on the blog.
So people can probably comment on the blog as well and get in touch with you that way if they have other questions too.
Yeah.
And then you said you have an email. So we'll put all of that information up for people to be able to contact you.
Thank you.
Can I hold the book for a second? I'm going to hold it up here
you
to
can
this
have that
camera.
book. I
Oh,
brought that
thank
for
you.
The, additionally, on the website is discussion questions. If
Oh, I love
somebody
that.
wanted to use the book for a book club or to discuss things, so there are a
There's
number
discussion questions there
Yes,
as well.
exactly
So that's
right.
on your website.
Exactly right.
Wonderful. So one thing that I love is when people take something that is in their spirit, in their heart, and do it and put it out there. And so I love that this has been a part of you since you were 18, and that you're doing it right now. I think that's beautiful.
Well, thank you.
I know my husband has a few books that he's written, and they just sit on his computer, and he has been saying, I think I need to do something with those. And so it's really important that we do that, that we put it out there. And even if it reaches, a few people, that's more than enough. And hopefully it reaches beyond a few. So,
Well,
yes.
that's the hope. I want to get it out there. It is one of my friends said, "Well, once you get done selling to your families and friends, what are you going to do?" And so it's that next step that that I'm encouraged to
Just
take.
reach out and say, hey, this is out here. And we have, I'm sure there's viewers right now that are like, hey, I like historical fiction. I'm interested in, things about the Bible. I mean, gosh, there is a plethora of kind of historical fiction shows out right now. And some of them are like number one,
Sure.
We got The Chosen, there's one about David. So
And it's
I know people really do enjoy
some people
stuff like this.
and also enjoy alternate endings.
Yeah,
And in one respect, this is looking at an alternate ending to
Yeah.
the scenario that was there.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you, John.
Certainly.
Appreciate having you on. And do you have social media? Can people find you on that, or is the email the best way?
But I'm on Facebook.
Okay. Great.
I've not yet mastered the ability to TikTok.
That's okay.
but,
I don't do TikTok either usually, although we do have a TikTok here on WAOH, so you guys can follow that.
And there's also a video on YouTube.
All right. Wonderful.
So
All right. So
you can look
YouTube and Facebook, people can find you there.
Yeah.
John Bray. All
John
right.
Bray, What If? If you just look What If, there are a number of titles, What If.
John Bray, What If?
John
We'll
Bray,
find
What
you.
If, will find me.
All right. Thank you, John.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
having you. Thank you guys so much for watching here on Good Morning Akron. We had a wonderful morning. And of course, we've got more great stuff coming up next.